And hey, he still got to do Sherlock Holmes, so...
Yeah. It's probably the best thing he's ever did.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you can't do this, so he just goes around and makes like the best 2 games in the series. Well, the best spin-off, yeah. With Great Ace 2 being probably the best game in the series. So, yeah, he got his work cut out for him and it paid off. Just totally out of spite.
They said no, so he decided
So he decided to lock the fuck in.
And that's why Sherlock Holmes is the best character.
That's why Quasimodo is my favorite little guy.
Every day, smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day, smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day, smoke weed every day, smoke weed every day, smoke weed every day. We are children.
Yeah.
We are pleased by the simplest things.
What are we,
the
5?
stupidest things. Alright. Episode 3, Turnabout Serenade. Let's rock!
Oh my god, Claudia, I love you! Ah! Ah! Oh yeah, you too, I guess.
We love you! Rock on, everyone! This party's not over yet! Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest! That's right, baby! The night's just getting started! Thank you for coming to the Gaviner's Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. Oh god, I forgot. Okay, for context for stream or chat, we're switching up voices for this case, I think, or just beginning. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we're switching up who's voicing who.
This is so cool! Us at a Gaviner's concert!
Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Gaviner's putting the sick back in music.
Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know?
When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free.
Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gaviner's show.
Trucy, you didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name?
Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier... What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock.
God awful, maybe.
I love that post so much. It's so cute.
I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gavineers albums and 15 concert videos.
That was quite a bit of impulse shopping.
We don't have that kind of money, Trucy.
I got an advance of my next 15 years worth of allowance. For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a whoops.
Shut up, Trucy. Well, Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here? At a Gavineers concert, watching Prosecutors Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kind of cool. I'm kind of envious.
Sure, buddy.
Not that I'd ever admit that to Trucy.
Uh-huh. Ah, you made it!
Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets.
And the invoice you sent along with them.
You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin.
Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? And
Yeah.
we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself.
You are singing, right? The Siren of the Ballad?
Of the ballad?
Oh,
Fucking-
yeah.
I don't know how
Ballad?
to pronounce. No, don't make fun of me.
Oh yeah. That flyer says she flew all the way over for the show.
That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us.
I
Lemur
think it's
says,
Latouche.
You praise me too highly. Ah,
Yeah, it's Latouche. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge.
So, who's voicing him?
I can take over.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Latouche, Lemur's manager, and our interpreter, incidentally.
It is a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for Lamar to be heard in this country.
Speaking in wingdings.
That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's bad.
It's your mom!
Ooh, it's La Miroir! I'm actually meeting La Miroir!
Lamar. Mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lightning above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. Damn.
Of course, it's just instinct, you know? Like, he doesn't even know that it's her mom, but he's like, yeah, I like her.
Lamar says, we have long looked forward to this joint performance.
Ah, La Miroir, your voice. It is art.
Still remembering that anti-piracy fucking investigations game.
Yeah, where everything's in... Oh god, what's the...
It's in Borginian.
Yeah,
weaving.
Borginian. It's all in Borginian. That's really funny.
Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice.
Hey, Machi.
I've seen this kid somewhere before.
He plays piano at all of La Miroir's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist.
Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Allow me to introduce Machi Tobai. He is blind. That is why he never strays far from Lamar. They are always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale.
La Miroir's so, what's that word? Exotic. And mysterious.
She does seem quite pretty, at least. Her eyes do.
Hers is a kind of sightseeing music.
Huh?
She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm.
Sights into song. That's so poetic.
She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The Guitar Serenade. I hope you enjoy it.
I
No.
can't wait!
And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Gaviniers hard rock a little rest. Namiwa, the stage is yours.
The band members would not play during Lamar's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones of Lamar's dulcet voice.
It's either dulcet or dulce. And my guitar, of course.
Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know?
I should have learned to play the guitar.
Like your dad.
There's not much romance in Chords of Steel.
Shall we hit the stage then?
Good luck, Mr. Gavin.
Take care of your heart. Take care your heart's on stolen away, yeah?
Your heart.
My heart. I loved her.
Wah.
Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Sugar. Oh, that night in your
Oh, CG.
embrace. When you stole away the keys. I don't remember the lyrics. My heart held on to so tight. I know the melody, but the lyrics go too slow. Pleasure. Fleeting melody.
This is awful.
Around me. And how it through the air I fly. Fuck. I need to have the
Moving.
lyrics up.
Okay, time for you to fly.
Hang on in my heart fire, burn my love away, all away. Like a bit of love, fire, fuck. Burn my life away. Oh no, I'm losing it. Away. Guitar. And together into the sky. I need to have the lyrics in front of me.
Claudia's not having a good time.
No.
Wow, wasn't Lamar amazing? I even cried a little.
I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar.
Yeah, that even surprised me. And I'm a magician. What a production.
What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly.
No, could you tell by him, like, wailing, or, like, flailing wildly?
Yeah. You looked as surprised as I was.
Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero.
I'm not sure I'd call that art.
Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show.
How many breaks does this man need?
What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it.
Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I asked the man in charge.
I play new rock, not great balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible.
He seems upset.
Apollo Justice, for you the one who tried to torch me?
Oh, hey, I didn't do it.
So much for risking your life for art.
The Guitar Serenade is ruined! Ruined!
Well, let's try to talk to him at least.
I'm not sure that's the best move right now. The motherfucker jumps the gun into blaming Apollo.
He's angry. He's angry.
You mean the guitar that wasn't part of the act?
What is the act? Who put up a guitar on purpose?
But it worked really well with the lyrics just then.
Slipknot.
Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away.
Wait, you think the audience thought it was...
Sound like he got lucky.
They probably thought it was part of the act. At least, I did.
He got lucky, and he didn't realize it.
Anyways, that guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I go broke.
Unusually frugal for a rock
Frugal.
band. Or frugal. Fruit.
Fruit.
Try saying that to Mr. Gavin.
Atun! Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar case is broken.
Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Wasn't Lamore's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin?
Ah, yes. Thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody.
You know, I was surprised she could sing in English.
I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. Finally, the lyrics.
Quick, take a screenshot. What's this?
The lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and Namiwa.
I like how
Thanks so much!
Gavin writes his G's.
Yeah.
All I ever get to sign are client defense agreements.
Almost time for the third act of the night.
Oh, there's more?
Yes, Namiwa's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it.
Woohoo! Ready, Apollo?
I think I'll pass.
You
Whoops.
should. What?
I defaulted.
I'll pass.
Eh.
I like the bit with Lamar. But the rest could use a volume knob turned way down.
Ah, Apollo, you're getting old.
Ah! Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Yeah.
Well, I'm going.
That's the old folk rest backstage, huh?
Hey, you're older than I am!
You left before I could finish.
In the depth of darkness. Guilty, love, love, guilty. Reveal the truth behind the crime. Guilty, love, guilty. I actually found the lyrics for Clavia's scene.
Oh, yeah.
That was performed, actually, by a really good band, I hear.
That's awesome.
And also, Clavier includes Apollo's objection in his song.
Oh my god, that's gay as fuck.
I think the entire song is just Clavier not wanting to go on dates with anyone, just want to be in the courtroom.
Mm.
And face off against Apollo.
Yeah.
Thick leather gloves and sunglasses. Maybe I'll try these on. Second thought, no. They might be evidence for one of Prosecutor Gavin's cases.
Mm.
Baby, lock the door, turn them out. A postcard Lamar. I can't read a single word of a sentence at the bottom. Juicy might want one of these. I'll show it to her next time we're here. Look at that poster of Claudia right there in his police outfit. Hey, it's you! That right kid! Detective Sky! I'll let that right kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me, in charge of security in this pit? Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing what that glimmerous fop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? He is a big rock star. Hey, you listening to me? So, where's this door he'll lead to? This one? That's Lamar's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snack coos in your face. If she's ever in a good mood, I wonder. Emma? I never seen someone eat snacks with such
Vehemence.
Vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. She snack cooed me. Emma?
Oh, it's just the same.
Don't.
I don't know how to get her to talk to me.
Just move.
Makes sense.
Actually, no. Look at the ground.
Ah, yes. Thing.
What's this? Some kind of headpiece earpiece? I mean, headset earpiece?
Headpiece ear set?
Why will someone leave this in the hallway? Maybe Lamar's bodyguard dropped it. Emma! Will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? You think you're going to pull me away from my snack just to hear you mumbling. On and on about whatever you're going to be sorely disappointed. At least I got her to stop munching. That's Prosecutor Gavin's, the Gavineer's dressing room. Put so much as a hand on the door and I'll snack-coo you. Hold on! I just came out of there! Don't play smart with me! So this is Lamar's dressing room. If you think about going in there, I'll... What was that? Was that a gunshot? Something's going on! You, out of my way! Emma? Lamar! Lamar! It's not locked. I'm going in. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Ah! That's Lamar's manager, Mr. What's-His-Name?
Oh my god.
Latouche! Oh no! Hey, you! Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... Ugh. He's alive! Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Shot. I was shot. Who? Who shot you? I don't know. Ask. Ask? Ask what? Ask. Witness. Witness? There was a witness? Who? Code. So cold. Witness. Tell me, man! Who? You're cold? Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness? Witness. Siren? How can a siren witness anything? Mr. Latouche! Ah! Emma! What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma! Did you see anyone just now? Huh? No? I could have sworn I heard a door close. Concert's been cancelled. Backup's on its way. It's Mr. Latouche. He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. Romain Latouche shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren. Whatever that means. The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go.
Good work, Diane.
I'll let you know if I find out anything about the victim. Later. Oi, mate.
It's investigation time, then, ja, Fräulein Detective?
I don't need some rock and rolling prosecutor to tell me that.
One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this.
Ooh, a gag order.
No word gets out, other than that Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder.
Tell no one? Not even Lamar?
Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this, Herr Forehead. Yours too, Fräulein.
On that? An investigation request.
Why just us?
You two are civilians. It's standard procedure.
That should be okay to sign, I think. He will regret it later.
Right, well, get started with the investigation.
I'm on it already.
Ah, and one tip for you.
Huh? Me?
Try not to get in the Fräulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today.
Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witness. And now none of us can go home. Well, investigate, alright? Our way.
Somehow I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon.
I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon.
This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack this case.
I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is.
Something the matter?
No, let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latou's last words. The witness is Siren. First order of business to find out what he meant by first order of business to find out what he meant by siren.
What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone.
Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset.
What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards?
I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. Lamar's dressing room.
The scene of the crime!
We're not supposed to go in there.
But aren't we involved? Aren't we duty-bound to investigate?
Sadly, no. Though, the situation being what it is... Now may be our best chance to do some snooping. Just go in there. That's the Gavinier's dressing room. The crime scene with Lamar's dressing room. Next door.
Never know where clues might be hiding, Apollo. Let's case this joint.
After you, Trucy P.I. There's nothing out here to look at besides some extra dialogue.
Okay.
Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. You're attorneys, no? Didn't you wait until you have a client? But you did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me.
Please. Think of poor Lamar.
Oh well, I suppose you did find the body with me. Great! Let's get to it.
Right.
Just try not to touch anything. Hey, we should look at that ladder. She let us look, and she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. Huh, another ladder.
Actually, it's technically a stepladder.
Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. I was worried about the step ladder and more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling?
I still say it's a stepladder. Are those bullet holes?
Looks like it. There are 2 here in the wall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed.
But there are 2 holes. Wouldn't that mean 2 misses?
The murder weapon is a 45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder.
Ouch. Sounds painful.
No kidding. I want to know about this murder weapon.
That's a body, isn't it?
Sure is. The victim, no less. Let's take a closer look.
Go ahead, Apollo. You first.
Me? No, you should go first, Trucy, really. Will you two stop bickering and get over here?
Siblings.
She's munching on her snackoos again. Hope she's not too annoyed.
Is that blood? Why didn't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about, red stuff than I do. Yep.
Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like?
Apollo, look at this hand.
He's holding something. Hey! Don't touch him! You can throw all the snacks at me you like, Emma. But sooner or later, you're gonna run out of them. You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look.
Ah, see there? He's holding something. What's this?
A keyring?
You think it might belong to the killer?
Certainly a possibility. One unusual keyring, and one unusual keys. It could be a vital clue. The body was holding a keyring. I wonder what it could mean.
It must mean something.
Doesn't look like the kind Mr. Latouche would use. So the question is, whose keyring is it? Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo.
Practically.
I'm glad it brings them so much joy to mock me.
I think that's it.
Check his finger.
Well, let me check the finger. It's not letting me check the finger.
Alright. That might be it then. This is a murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? That's right! A big 45 caliber revolver.
Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those.
Oh, you giving me that look. I didn't do it. I didn't. Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened. I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done?
Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right? Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through it.
Barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention it only opens a crack.
What? I was just saying it's possible.
Right, no harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You could peek into the room through it, though, you know? Go to the left? Oh wait, yeah. There should be...
Oh yeah.
There's Lamar's brooch.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma.
You're not going to say, can I have it please, are ya?
Oh,
Look, you may be a cute little girl at 15. But that doesn't give you any special treatment with me.
oh.
It's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your elders, though. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Now, I think we need to talk to Emma now.
Yeah.
Mr. Romain Latouche, wasn't it? He was Lamar's manager and interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country.
So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here.
Doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course.
One person? Who?
Lamar. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from...
What are you talking about?
Ah! Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks.
He's a big man. Or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him.
Which is why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing. You seen a request to the board. We sent a request to the Borgini embassy for more info on him. I like how they're saying, oh yeah, anyone can use that 45 caliber revolver gun, even though the kickback is insane.
Yeah. Including the little kid. Like, what do you mean?
That kid will be fucking dead.
His arms would blow like clean off his shoulders.
Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone.
You do?
That's true. It was us who found the body.
What? I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert.
Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone.
What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room?
That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer.
I guess we move.
Oh, we were supposed to present the revolver to Emma.
Whoops. I'll do that.
Huh, looks like nobody's here.
Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case too. No rest for the wicked. There ain't no rest for the wicked.
Boy, on
No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rocking. Rock! Rock!
Paper.
Scissors. Shoot. Wait, not a... Revolver. Whoops.
Damn, nice, nice gun.
Nice.
So this is the murder weapon? The revolver is incredibly heavy. Didn't I told your ass not to touch evidence? It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What's odd? Oh, nothing.
Hey, no fair! Tell us!
Just something about this revolver seems strange. Strange? What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right, it's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. It's overkill.
I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites.
And that's not a problem? There's another thing about a gun that big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil will probably dislocate your shoulder.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Why
now
would they think a kid did this?
Ouch!
You know what? You know what? With hindsight, now I know why. Now I know why Darian kind of fucked up his music.
Yep, because his shoulder was so bad.
It's like the shooter's a victim too.
Not really.
Compared to the actual dead person, no.
Yeah. Yep, the killer used his revolver, and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting, and they thought a kid was used to shooting.
I know, it's like... They were
Used to
not
shooting.
thinking this through.
Used to shooting a high caliber weapon. Gotta be that kid. Well, that's about it.
Gotta be the kid who's blind. Or at least they think is blind.
I think we looked at just about everything there is. I guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. But anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here.
I suppose.
I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here till I get back? Huh? Well, actually, I have to... Great, thanks!
Bye!
Okay, when she leaves, we can actually look at the ladder again to get extra dialogue. I forgot to do this in my playthrough. She left.
What do we do, Apollo? She told us to wait.
Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate?
Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go.
Huh? Go?
Time's a-wasting, Apollo. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, that's true, but... On second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine.
Of course it will. Let's go.
Now I'm gonna look at the ladder by myself. Huh. Another ladder.
Actually, it's technically a step ladder.
Hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of loud discrimination. I say this ladder is used to climb up to reach things. Is there something on the ceiling?
I still say it's a stepladder.
These kids. These kids and their ladders.
Kids these days and their ladder discourse. Ah, hello.
Eek!
Who's there?
Bye. Valen jump scare.
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
Springtrap. He was wearing a silk hat. Yeah, he was wearing a silk hat, but the exact same fucking outfit, Apollo.
Yeah. I guess
Friend
they
of
didn't
yours?
catch that.
Hardly.
Whoever that was, he sure looked sus.
Sussy.
Me giving Darian an Australian voice forces you to give him an Australian voice.
What is it with today? Problem after problem, Actun!
You ain't kidding.
It's the two leading members of the Gaviners, Apollo. Clavier on vocals and Darian on guitar.
What
They're
about
so
the guy on the
cool.
drums?
Dun, 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 dun.
Fuck him, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we'll never know, I guess.
Yeah, well, fuck yeah, I'm making an OC basing on the drums.
Nice.
I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly.
Huh? What are they arguing about?
Probably the case, I bet.
My hog won't start, my guitar case is busted, my guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead!
My brother's in jail.
Yep. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about?
Hey, man, don't blame me.
Oh, we will.
You were the one who missed the cue.
Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of that song wrong? How? And what was that old teeny playing of yours?
Who you calling teeny?
Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over.
There's hardly the time.
What are you two doing here?
Hiya.
We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Wait, you were what?
Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescend.
Right. Anything else? What do you just call him? Detective? Ah, great. Oi, mate. Do a fucking boomerang, baby. Dyer and Christian, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello? Criminal Affairs?
Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gaviners, do you?
Something tells me that's about to be... Something tells me that I'm about to be reminded. Or remedied.
That interaction where, like, Clavier is all like, fucking dead, nothing's working, and everything sucks. And then Apollo just says something, he's like, hey!
Pretend I'm not here.
The world is a cruel and unjust place. Oh, hi, Apollo!
About the crime.
Which crime do you mean?
The murder, what else?
Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see.
Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case.
Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Lettuce than I do. For now, at least. was the one who found the body, huh? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less.
Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'll leave that to Fraulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes.
They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Oh, and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean.
Well, what to do next? We already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once.
Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gaviners?
It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once.
I know America exists.
We're living in it in the English version, at least.
Yeah.
The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow.
Oh yeah, I want to point out, like, when talking to, like, the translator for the Ace Attorney games, they, gave a reason why everything's, like, Japanese, like, an in-universe Japanese reason.
Yeah.
They said that, after World War II, and when they lost, I think, when the Japanese lost, the Americans didn't, like, you know, like, kind of outlaw Japanese things like back then. They kind of, like, let it slowly come back.
Yeah, just kind of invited the culture back in.
Yeah, and didn't take a long time to do so.
Yeah, so it kind of just became more prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
The police.
The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day those lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion.
I gotta get that drum or something, like a police thing to do.
Yeah. You can think of different police roles.
SWAT. Okay.
That would make sense, because you're barging into things. So there's a lot of banging.
They debuted 7 years ago with 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole, and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. The list of hits goes on and on.
Ah yes, the fangirls really love, My Prosecution is a Witness.
My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness.
Yeah.
This
That's
is my
a
right-hand
mouthful.
man, Diane Crescent. I mix him melodies and he attacks him with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really.
God damn, fuck the drum player, Jesus Christ.
I don't give a shit.
The drum... Ironically, the drum player is the most
just
important
vanished.
person! Ha. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, just like today. No murder would be a bit more off-putting than ruined concert.
The concert today? A disaster! I'll get to the bottom of this and then we'll see who Mr. Q.
Miss Q. We were arguing about that before.
Great, I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. Alan Wake.
What's this Miss Q you keep talking about?
Aha, you heard of it, didn't you? From the audience?
Actually, I didn't notice anything.
See? No amateur is going to pick up on that.
God, the hair jiggle physics.
I know, right?
We need more hair jiggle physics. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No! Now take a listen to this.
Mondo
What's
should have
that?
hair jiggle physics.
A mixing board. We used it to record our concert tonight.
Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder?
Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry.
This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. You use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out.
I think it was 2.
Wow, neat! So, could you say hear only the drum part?
Of course. That's how we'll find
sure.
the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. Whoops.
Also, it's a 5-part. It's a 5 fucking member band. What happened to the
band.
other?
Well, there's also the piano player, but isn't that Machi?
No.
Okay, so it's not usually Machi, it was just for Lamar's part. So they have a
Yeah.
piano player, a lead guitarist, a bass guitarist, a drummer, and
Vocalist.
vocalist. Yeah.
What happened to the other 3? What happened to the other fucking 3 other members?
I don't know, they just vanished. They dipped as soon as the concert ended.
I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people.
You want to help on the case? Then help me with mine.
I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting.
Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen.
Yeah, it's 2.
Was something wrong?
You couldn't hear it? Listen again closely. Yeah, it's true.
You see how 2
It
fucking
misses a
died?
beat, yeah.
Ah, the timing's a little off, isn't it?
You'll see. There! Right at the most important part. There, right there. I think it... Okay.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody.
No, that's not... I was talking about the fucking gayer European song. There, right there. I don't know the lyrics.
Honestly, I thought you were quoting Incredibles.
Totally gay. No.
See, it dipped right there. Wait, go back. There.
Coincidence? I think not.
Not.
And even an amateur can hear it.
An amateur with a mixing board, maybe.
You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out a crime until we're perfect. Perfect!
Here he goes again. I'm just imagining them arguing and Darian just holding Clavier back with his hair.
Right. An amateur.
You can't touch me.
You will
You
prove
can't
my
touch
point.
me. Huh? Me?
We'll find the missed cue. You will tell us which instrument, which part, is the guilty party.
But how?
Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with W and S, with W and S to adjust the volume for each part.
Move the sliders with insert control here.
Then you will find the part of that hopelessly... Nah. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with A.
Insert control here. Insert control here.
You will find it with your untrained amateur ears.
Nothing to do but try, Apollo.
It would be really funny
Yeah.
if, like, in the middle of it, you just hear a loud rehearsal tracks. Because that happens all the time when with doing, like, musical theater shows, like, while you're practicing. Because they give you the fucking, like, obviously you have to buy the license and shit, so they give you the rehearsal tracks. But then before the actual show starts, while you're just rehearsing, they'll give you the one that just has the fucking trademark on it with the rehearsal tracks. It's so stupid.
Rehearsal track. I'll admit, it looks kind of fun.
First, a quick review. Use W and S.
Insert control here.
To find volume. Jump to another section of the song with Q and E.
Insert control here.
And use A and D. Whoops.
And use
Insert control here.
and
Insert control here.
to switch parts, right? Got it.
Once you find the guilty part, press R to
Insert control here.
Time to rock. Wow, I'm so immersed.
Okay, so all I need to do is use
Insert control here.
Yeah, but I forgot how much
Let's
he
do
fucked
that
up.
again.
He fucked up. I just
Thank God
I wanna
everyone
hear
was
the
playing
rest of
really
it.
loudly.
I want to hear what it all just sounds like.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Damn, that electric guitar.
Yeah. I guess we'll listen to this full thing. While we're here, we might as well enjoy it. Sounds like the bass guitar to Barracuda.
Yeah.
Now won't you, Barracuda? Dude, you fucked up. More bass guitar. But this one's more like a slap bass.
Me when I'm investigating men.
And then piano.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, and it's also synth. So it's piano and synth. I love this a lot, though. And then drums.
Ooh.
Banger. This is basically what I did in my music production class, where you just take separate instruments that are already like recorded in one song, and then you just mix everything to make it sound more full. Because what you get is just the raw recordings.
Yeah. Anyway, it's this one. This part is off.
Which is that, Second guitar.
Fuck.
It was you, Darian!
Oh well, looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Well, that's all you have to say? That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian.
Here they go again.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time.
Now it makes me feel like sharing the few projects I did in my music production class again. That was such a fun class. I wish I could do that again.
It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad.
Because I remember I did, I think, like, a rock song. I mixed a rock song. Wasn't like this, obviously, but it was pretty interesting. I also did, like, more just, like, indie sounding. A bit slower.
Still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? The fuck? Now we gotta present his keys.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Excuse me.
I was wondering if you knew anything about this.
Is that...
Does it look familiar?
Familiar? It's mine! That's my keyring! I've been looking all over for it!
What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin?
I knew it.
Apollo! How can you make that I knew it face? This is the keyring that was...
Yeah, I know.
Thanks anyway. So, where did you find it?
Actually...
Actually, the victim was holding it. I was going to have a salty dog with you, but now I'm thirsty for a glass of guilty dog. Where's the love headed? To find your answer, go ask the wind, or better yet, go ask your forehead. Objection.
That's great.
Like, you were trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life.
What? The victim? You mean Mr. Letouce had my keys?
Indeed.
When will my trials be over?
Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today.
Emma was right about the fop. I'll give her that.
Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today.
I really don't think that's...
Tell us! And we'll help, and we'll keep Mum about the keyring for now.
You blackmailing me, Fraulein?
Yeah.
She is a young criminal, I guess. Helping cheat in poker and
You-
pretending to be
saying
kidnapped to make a
something
trial prologue, forging fake evidence.
Well, technically, she didn't forge that.
Yeah,
fake
she didn't
evidence.
forge
Vera
it, but
did.
she handed it to him. She
You were saying something about
encouraged
your
him.
motorcycle not starting?
And something about your guitar case being busted?
You're well informed.
You mentioned it a few times.
Ach! It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault.
The keyring?
It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the keyring to my guitar case. Key to fuck.
Wait, so
Key
this
to
keyring...
car door.
Man door, hand, key car door. It disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket.
Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared?
I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing! And in order to get my car out, I had to break the lock.
Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that...
It's the very one, up in flames. And right on stage, too.
I actually thought that was part of the show.
Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Letouce's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these.
Stranger days indeed. I gotta show you something here.
You think? Okay.
Here you go.
Mood.
What's wrong, Trucy?
Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen, then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage, and Mr. Letouce dies.
Yes, and?
Could it all really be just a coincidence?
Coincidence? Meaning... Diane, can you make any sense of all this?
Aye, don't look at me.
What do you think, Apollo?
Huh?
I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, so you had a bad day, or all this was planned.
You aren't sinking, but I think you're sinking. Are you, Fraulein?
I am.
What? What? Hey, don't look at me in the dark with spikes here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about?
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today?
I have noticed. You know, something was bugging me too. That key ring and the guitar and the body.
Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up, that you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Huh?
No. Give our forehead a chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection, shall we?
Evidence? Ah, I better think of something pronto.
Come on, let's see it. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
It's the lyric
Yes,
sheet.
the lyrics.
Take that! Take that! It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet? Guitar serenade? What's that got to do with anything?
Ugh. It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein hadn't pointed it out.
God, that's fucking straight. What are you
It's a
talking
pretty
about,
good
man?
spray.
Yeah. Enough with the riddles.
Maybe it was a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein?
I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics to this song.
What? No way!
Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred, while reading this lyric sheet.
First, the keyring was stolen.
Again? Meh.
And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring.
That's right here. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. There's a heart holding keys.
And next, his guitar bursts into flame.
Burning on in my heart, fire burned my love away.
And then, when Mr. Latus was killed,
Like a bullet of love, fire take my life away. But that's crazy.
yeah, no kidding.
So everything that happened today here, this song predicted it all?
Or perhaps it was the other way around.
Huh?
The criminal could have based the crime on the lyrics.
But who would go through all that trouble?
Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. A I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital. Quite annoying, Fräulein.
She looks pleased. The lyrics predicted a crime. Clavia?
Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me.
I sent you something else.
Oh boy, let me look.
I have to agree. I almost fell out of my chair.
Oh jeez.
The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. Keyring might have been dropped by accident.
Yet the victim was holding it. Hunter thinks that it was unconnected.
That's true. Prosecutor Gavin, as calm and collected as ever.
So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics?
That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm going to get crack on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Virginia Embassy about this Mr. Latouche.
Ah, right. Thanks, Diane.
I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Bye, Mike. Boy, Mike. I can't immigrate. Wait a minute. If you're a detective, why are you Australian? Well, I can't immigrate. At least I am Australian, unlike fucking Clavier, who was born in Ohio.
The fuck you say to me?
You heard me. You're from fucking Ohio. Stop using that fake accent.
A foreign national. Mr. Latouche was killed. It seems like that would have to be the point of all of this. But they did more than that. They let off with not only a murder, but a mystery.
Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today.
Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom.
Oh, I keep yawning. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah? Huh.
Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gay Gavin.
Gay Gavin.
Hey, Davern. Hey, Davern. We need to finish your Dragon Age playthrough.
Yeah.
I wonder what Neo is doing. Probably doing some stupid shit or something.
Yeah.
Your character fighting a dragon. That leaves Lamar to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lamar is now?
Ah, I had to go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Machi Tobaye, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing.
Gavinier's dressing room. Got it.
Hey!
Who's there?
There he goes again.
There he goes again. Who is that guy?
There he goes. There he goes again.
Huh? Trucy?
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he's a friend of yours.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curious, very curious, sir.
Ah, Lamar!
What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche has died.
Lamar! You speak! I mean, you speak English!
Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia. But I am not Borginian by birth.
But wasn't Mr. Latus your interpreter?
That... Yes, well... It was Mr. Latus's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see.
Then your pianist is also...
No. Machi Tobaye is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now, please tell me. What has happened to Mr. Latus? Why did he...
Actually, Mr. Latus was...
Trucy!
Huh?
Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said, not a word.
But Mr. Latus is Lamar's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party?
Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I suspect.
All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling.
I'm sorry. We're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Of course. I am always willing to help.
She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this, Lamar.
She's your mom! What is it, Machi?
Dabba-dib.
What? But you'd be alone.
Dabba-dabba-dabba-dab. What seems to be the problem?
Machi. He is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be alright?
Sure, of course.
Very well. What is it you wish to talk to me about?
The Republic of Virginia, that's in Northern Europe, right?
Sorry.
Never even heard of it.
I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am.
You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. It
Production
says talent
producers tend to
show.
look for talent, Trucy.
Ah, Charles.
It says talent show.
Lamar, you're not from Virginia originally? Where were you born? Were you born here?
Well,
Oh, that's supposed to be a secret?
Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course.
ah, yes. It is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Borginian in public.
Image is important, I guess.
She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound.
Painter and what?
She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right?
You're very perceptive.
Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I?
Stop while you're ahead, Tracy.
This landscape painter and sound, too, is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard.
They even call you the siren of the ballad, right? Jesus Christ. Every time I see that word, I immediately try to say ballad, and I hate it.
Yes, in Borginian, the moir means the siren. I fear that, perhaps, already I am not the siren I once was.
You're a pianist. Machi, was it? He's cute. Like a porcelain doll.
He's very European.
I met him while singing in restaurants in Virginia. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me.
It's like a fairy tale almost.
I know he hardly leaves your side.
Yes, well, he is blind. At first I hesitated at dragging him across the world.
He doesn't speak English either, does he?
He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Machi and I together are Lemoire. Together, always. Mr. Letouce was my new manager.
New?
Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Letouce at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard. And, as it turned out, my interpreter.
Interpreter? Even though you speak English?
Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that may have been cancelled now.
Was Mr. Letouce from the Republic of Virginia too?
Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now I shall never know. No one will ever tell me why he has died.
I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone.
Mr. Letouce was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that it has become so well known.
The siren? That's what he meant!
Huh? Apollo?
You are the siren, right, Lamar?
That is the meaning of my name in Borginian, yes. It was the name my producer gave me. But why do you ask?
It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you.
What do you mean important?
I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Siren. Turns out that's a very important word in this case.
How?
When we found Mr. Letouce, he was still alive.
What?
I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Letouce, can you hear me? Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Letouce. Tell me, who was the witness? Oh, witness is siren.
He said siren. Really?
I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said.
Mr. Letouce said that? Ask the witness.
And you're the siren, Lamar. Did you see what happened? Lamar?
Might I ask, are you with the police?
Well, no, I'm a defense attorney.
An attorney?
My name's Justice. Apollo Justice.
Yet there have been no arrests, yes?
Is that a problem?
Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think.
But Lamar,
I am sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them.
But Mom!
But Mom!
Why? But Dad!
But Dad!
If she witnessed a crime, why won't she tell us?
I believe we are through here.
I believe so. Apollo canonically had 2 moms and 2 dads.
Yep. I can't remember what we need to do next.
Oh, present the brooch to her.
Ah, yeah, because it's hers.
And also look at the postcards.
Oh, yeah, I need to look them again.
That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you?
My brooch? Yes! Well, it may be mine.
Yours, Lamar?
I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it.
Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lamar's.
Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it.
So this brooch belongs to her? That begs the question.
Is something wrong, Apollo?
What was this brooch doing at the crime scene?
Oh yeah, let me get percent. What was it again? Oh yeah, we gotta look at the cards.
We got... Yeah.
Look! It's a postcard of Lamar.
What are these letters at the bottom? I never seen them before.
It must be your native tongue, Virginian.
A landscape painter and sound. This is how it would translate, roughly. Please, take one.
Landscape painter and sound. A landscape painter and sound? That's a nice image. Mom. Now we leave.
Now we vanish.
Gotta get that fucking time. Stop! Whoa, who's there? Who's there now? Ah, it's you. Where were you? Emma. Something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible happened. Ah, it's all your fault, you know. Oops. Maybe this was leaving the crime. Maybe this is about leaving the crime scene. Whoops.
What do you mean by impossible?
But
Well, it's gone. utterly gone.
The sound is a little funky right now.
What's gone?
Hopefully it'll fix itself.
The body, stupid! What else?
The doy!
Crunchy.
Crunch.
Mr. Latou's body has disappeared.
Like eating snackoos. Ah!
What?
Prosecutor Gavin!
From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news.
Also, how did Maji carry his entire body out?
Exactly.
I heard Mr. Latou's body has gone missing.
Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle.
Audible pickle eating sound. Ooh, I want some sweet pickles now. How can you just stand there? We have to start the investigation.
There's no need for alarm, following detective. All the entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys later.
Smoke weed every day, smoke weed every day, smoke weed.
Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we'll find them. I'm rather enjoying this.
How could Mr. Latou's body just disappear?
Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching.
I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but
Yes, Diane?
say Gata has gone missing. It was in the dressing room.
Geeter? Who's Geeter?
Guitar. That's what I call my guitar. You like mine?
Your guitar was stolen?
This hasn't been a good day. My Emma voices everywhere. This hasn't been a good day for guitars or guitars.
Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room.
Gated like a missing person, not lost and found.
Now you're being a hypocrite, dude. You're saying like, oh, the guitar
Yeah.
is not as important. Meanwhile, you're also acting like the guitar is more important than the actual missing person.
Does something seem different to you, Apollo?
Something is definitely different here.
Let's check it out!
I don't know, the big giant platform that's been raised.
That stage there must have been lowered before.
That's the tower that Lamar and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on.
Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take a look up top.
Maybe we should get Emma.
What are you talking about? You have to see this sort of thing for ourselves.
I'm not so good with height.
Stop whining and start climbing!
fuck? Didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there.
Eek!
We found two things we were looking for, and one thing we never expected to find. And that's when I realized this hopeful school just turned into a lustful despair. The body, guitar in hand, and the piano is Machi Tobai. Oh, I read that like it was a mental line. Ah, shit, that wasn't a mental line. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry.
No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
Don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Tobai, the blind penis. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romaine Latouche.
I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible.
Can't they have proof of some kind?
What proof could possibly prove that?
Morning!
Purple guy!
What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset.
I just got done murdering a children outside Freddy Fazbear.
Letting out the anger, you know?
Mr. Gavin, do you know what's
Keeping-
going on?
Keeping jealous of my friend for being better than me.
Just creating some
God.
Lego robots in my basement and stalking my child. After
God,
getting two
William
of my
Afton is
children
such a
killed.
William Afton is such a petty bitch.
He is.
Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
Don't look at me like it's his fault either. Or don't look at him like it's his fault either.
Oh my god, I keep yawning. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all. Yet,
We performed together.
the powers that be say
Together.
that. Given the circumstances, it could have been only him.
What do you mean by circumstances?
Amiwa was invited from Virginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really. Okay,
Well,
so they
those are
basically just
circumstances,
arrested
alright.
him on a whim because they have no idea what else.
That's, yeah, that sounds like cops.
Yeah.
Well, those are circumstances, alright.
What? Oh my god. I thought I slept in today.
But what makes Machi the only possible suspect?
Elfhead. You seem to have forgotten that you are talking to the prosecution, the enemy.
Right. I think
always
I like
kind of
this
been on
side
your
of
side.
Prosecutor Gavin better, actually.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case, especially not to the defense attorney.
What did you just say? Me, the defense attorney?
That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services.
You mean Machi? Machi wants me?
This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going.
Koalas has zero survival instincts. Like, this, animal savior just casually puts this koala in, like, you know, one of those, like, cages.
Hmm.
Just casually.
Yeah. I mean, they're just very chill. They don't really care.
Me when I want to capture a sloth, but the sloth fights back. Huh? Right.
Good luck. I'm off to question Lamar.
Right. Later. I hope I'm up to this.
Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible.
You said that already.
Manchi, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you.
Hi. Maybe you could tell me about last night?
Baby.
Huh?
That's when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this, in a country so far from everything he ever known.
Maybe Lamar can help?
But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him?
Good luck. I'm off to question Lamar.
Well, what are we going to do?
That's, a good question. Can't think of anything we could do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow.
Oh boy. Again, we'll just do the courtroom banter. Unless there's no court banter. And it's just, yep, it's just straight in.
No.
Okay, so we'll save it here. Whoops. God. Yes. There. Alrighty, so that was it for the stream.
That was...
I got through that
fun.
pretty swiftly. It wasn't as long of a first day as I thought it would be. The second day is probably going to be a little bit longer. Well, I know the trial is going to definitely be longer because we have to go through that darn video over and over again. So that's going to be fun.
He is going to finally meet her other
So,
friend.
catch y'all on New Year's Day.
Yeah. But
Bye.